Hey guys, Deathmog91 here. So, I want to talk about Toonami. Now, I'm only going to talk for what I remember. Because originally, when Toonami first came out, I really hadn't heard of anime. I mean, the closest thing, guys, we had to anime was probably the Kids WB premiering like Pokemon. Digimon was a thing during the time, guys. And yeah, no, so for what I remember, we had Gundam Wing. There was Sailor Moon. There was Yu Yu Hakusho. Um, Outlaw Star. Bat the it was Batman. Damn it! What the hell? What was the right name? It was freaking Batman's Adventure, the anime series. Yeah, no. So it was Beast Wars. I kind of remember that. I don't remember Robotech, which was on there. I guess Thundercats was on there. I do remember that. And yeah, no. This was also partnered with Kids WB because I remember they used to have a little web thing, which honestly was they were trying to the Cartoon Network and Kids WB were trying to partner as one, which was really cool. So they ended up going through and a lot of the shows that were originally aired on WB ended up popping up on Toonami. That went actually it was only for like 2 years, but still it was really cool. Of course, they had Dragon Ball Z. They had Reboot, which I've tried to sit down and watch again just for the hell of it to see it. I can't watch it. Tension, all the whole Tension series. I do remember that. I really did like that show. God, it was just really cool to come home as a kid. You'd come home. It was actually 4 to 6 originally, then 4 to 7. I was looking up some Toonami things right now on another video I just did. I've done like 5 vlogs, so I'm done. I'm good for like a week. I'm not gonna do a daily vlog thing talking about different things. I'll probably do it every couple days. So release a video. So yeah, there was Blue Submarine number 6. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was a 4-part movie. I freaking loved it. I've come across it once on DVD, but apparently, I just kind of clicked on the wiki page just because I'm like, oh my god, I loved it. I was just curious if they ever did anything else with it. Apparently, it was supposed to promote a game, and I don't remember the game, which I think only came out in it might have only come out in Japan. I could be wrong on that. I didn't look into that really. But they did release a Blu-ray copy of it, which runs like $20 to $25 on Amazon. So I'm gonna have to pick that up later on. There was Card Capture, which I remember I really did like it, but unfortunately because of uh, I just I haven't found a copy of it. So I think it was NIS America is releasing the full series again, but I can't find that sucker online to even watch. I could be looking in the wrong place. Like I wouldn't mind sitting back and actually rewatching it, but yeah. Oh wow, I didn't know that they had Gundam 0080. It's like I guess there were a few Gundam shows I don't remember. There was Zoids. Oh my god. If you loved like the Gundam stuff, you're gonna love Zoids. Zoids were basically giant mechs of animals. It was freaking amazing. There was 2 different Zoid shows that actually premiered over here. There was Zoid Chaotic Centuries, and I think the other one was just Zoids. Zoid Chaotic Centuries, guys, is the one I would say go with. You have a kid named Van who meets a girl who ends up becoming more like a sister slash kind of love interest named Fiona, who is basically like an ancient. I don't remember the right term for it, but basically, she is found in a capsule with freaking dinosaur. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched it, guys. I'm sorry, and I'm kind. Let me see. Okay, cool. That's not the right one. Guess there's. Okay, yeah, chaotic centuries. Let's see. So there was a big war before, prior to all this. So it's Zeke. Okay, the dinosaur guy, or the dinosaur, like, by, what the fuck was Zeke? I, an organoid. That's it. An organoid dinosaur. He is one of the big things. There's Irvine, Moonbay, Raven. Uh, yeah, no. There was just it was an amazing story. It ended up being 2 seasons. It it was 57 episodes. There was a season when they're kids, then there's a season when they're adults. It was just freaking amazing. I remember even getting up in the mornings early just to watch it. Ah, God, my childhood was a lot of anime cartoons that actually aired over here. Outlaw Star, I freaking loved when that came out. They did actually skip an episode over here, which I didn't know about till later on, and that was a hot spring episode because I don't blame them. Even I, you could probably get away with it now on Adult Swim because of shows like Family Guy, American Dad, the Cleveland Show. It was essentially a whole episode, a whole perverted episode at a hot spring planet. It was a lot of fun to watch, and God, there's no actual nudity involved, but there's definitely a strip scene, which is funny as hell. There was Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, which I have to watch. I have the series still sealed. I bought it like like a year ago. I have yet to watch it. Uh, let's see, Mobile Suit Gundam G, or G Gundam. That was pretty good. I kind of went into depth of some of that beforehand. I've actually got like the whole list of shows kind of in front of me right now that were aired that I want to see what I remember out of this. There was Samurai Jack. I think guys, almost everyone who at least at my age remembers Samurai Jack. Freaking amazing. And there was a few different Transformer shows which were really good. God, then there was Cyborg 009, which was basically at least the main cast that you would see on basically a daily episode. And daily, I mean, it's just like when they were doing episodes of it. Uh, 9 humans basically got taken in. They were surgically upgraded with or they basically got turned into cyborgs with metal parts. There was a baby. There's like only one. I think there's like 2 chicks. One chick, maybe. There was one chick for sure. Maybe two. Uh, they basically got taken, just kidnapped, and randomly they were caught up, put into cyborgs, which were supposed to be used as weapons against governments. So they end up kind of rebelling. It's a pretty damn good series to watch. I have one of the like the 2 DVDs that got released. They never actually, as far as I'm aware, they never went through and released a just a complete series. Cause wow. Let's see. There was a film back in like '58, which I've kind of seen it. I can't watch it. The Yeah, no. I'm just kind of trying to find. It's like anime series. It's been redone a couple times. So yeah, it's 51 episodes, and it aired on on Toonami. I don't think that they ever did do a release. They did like a 1 DVD release. Is all I've ever been able to find of it. Or there's a 2 disc, which is what I grabbed. Also, let's see. There's Ronan Kenshin. I freaking love that show. I haven't watched that in a while, but that was one badass show. Dot Hack Signs. I still need to buy the whole series, but I want to buy the whole collection. But the thing's like $100 even used. But no, Dot Hack. I'm gonna tell you guys something funny. I watched Dot Hack. I fell in love with it. Then I played the game. and I had my mom bought me the or my parent. I think it was just my. I don't know if the divorce had gone through at that time or no. Yeah, I was at the. I don't remember exactly where I was. So my mom bought me dot hack signs with the strategy guide. I couldn't figure out what the hell to do in the game. I got pissed off of it, and I'm like, I don't want to play this game again. And ironically, though, if you've watched my Let's Plays, you know I'm playing right now. Okay, I'm not current. By the time this goes up, I don't know if I've started part 3 or not. If I haven't, I haven't. But you guys have seen I played through the first 2 parts, and I love the series now. It's one of those things where I had to play the later games to love the original ones. So yeah. Let's see. There was the Justice League that got really amazing. Star Wars: The Clone Wars that was really freaking good. Neo Genesis Evangelion. Now I don't know how many times I've watched this show, but it still can be really fucking confusing. Let's see. There was IGPX micro series. I I liked it for what it was later on, but I didn't like it at first. Teen Titans, loved it. Not to compare it to Teen Titans Go, which really wasn't that good. Sorry to say. I mean, I've had some laughs with it, just like the My Little Pony joke. I thought that was kind of funny. And guys, I'm not a brony, but that doesn't mean I don't know what they are. Um, so yeah, there's that. There was Duel Masters, which I remember the animation, all that was really fucking cool. But I tried the game. I did a review on it, and I got a lot of hate on that. Or at least the people who watched my review, I just told them the truth. I didn't like it. I don't know if I didn't give it enough time to try it out, but I just couldn't get into it. There was Justice League Unlimited, which was good. Megas XLR, fucking badass. I remember me and my friends back in God middle school. I would say, yeah, no, I'd be in middle school at that time. There was a game on the Cartoon Network website that you could play of it. It was fucking sick. Transformers Energon, that was actually really good. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, I don't need to talk about that because if you watch my Gundam vlog, I already did. There was Bo. I know I fucked that up. I didn't exactly. I remember I started liking it, but I kind of got grossed out by the guy because he picked his nose like every freaking minute. There was IGPX, the normal series, not the micro series. Transformers Cybertron, which was the sequel to Energon. Yu-Gi-Oh got on there, which I did a kind of analysis of what I did through the years. Not exactly everything in order, but whatever. There was Batman Beyond somewhere in the mix. I remember Hamtaro because my sister, she's the one who loved that. Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Uncut. Wow, I didn't know that was the uncut version. Uh, and Zatch Bell, I remember all those. Zatch Bell was actually really sick. I wouldn't mind watching that again. Pokemon Chronicles, don't really remember that. I got the list. I'm just going off what I remember. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I did talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX in this series. And kind of to like, yeah. I want to say it was like 2005, 2006-ish is when I stopped watching it. And that's when I started watching more of the Adult Swim stuff. That's probably more where my love for anime really started peaking. I didn't know that there was a Mega Man Star Force. I remember Stormhawks being shown. Mars, I do remember. I did like it, but I haven't actually gone back. Woolen Warrior. Let me see. Okay, I don't know. Prince of Tennis, my sister liked. I didn't actually ever really watch it. Then there was Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Now, I've played one of the games. It's decent. Would I buy it? I mean, I picked it up at a pawn shop, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it. It's a couple bucks. Ben 10 Alien Force. Now, actually, I did like Ben 10. There was Blue Dragon. I never watched the Blue Dragon. I did watch a few of it, but I never actually watched this whole show. I don't know if there was only like one season or whatnot, but the game is actually really good. Then come back towards more of 2012 when Adult Swim had been doing anime, and that's kind of more where my love for the shows started coming. Because technically now this is part of the Adult Swim. I don't really watch Adult Swim. I do watch Adult Swim, but I don't really watch the shows that are on there now. Just because a lot of it I've already seen, and then what I haven't seen, I can watch whenever. Let's see. I mean, now they're airing Bleach, which I've seen all the way through probably about 4 times already, which is not exactly a short watch if you know how many. It's like 300 plus episodes. Cowboy Bebop. I think I actually have the complete series in my room right now. I don't know. Inuyasha, I've watched that through probably a dozen times. Tenshinmoshu, which I already said earlier. Eureka 7, I've watched probably about 5 or 6 times all the way through. And the Adult Swim, or the Toonami where it's Adult Swim up to like 2005, 6-ish. Maybe a bit of 7 is kind of where I stopped watching it, guys. Just because I kind of grew out of it, and I was spending my nights at card shops or just doing other things. I mean, I do have fond memories of watching this stuff. I mean, a lot of it I would go back and watch. Oh, yeah, I know I missed one show. I didn't know that was on Toonami. SD Gundam. I thought it was just normally on. Do not. I can't exactly recommend it because I don't. I remember I watched it. I don't remember if I enjoyed it or not. I'd have to watch it again or to kind of remember it. But yeah, no. With what's been playing on there, like okay, Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. I did not watch that when it originally aired. I actually waited. I watched it not that like 3 or 4 months ago. I freaking love it. I honestly would. I want to buy it all the way through, but that's gonna wait till I have some cash because I'm buying on Blu-ray. Ghost in the Shell, both seasons. I've watched that so many times. I do love it. Naruto, I do love. I mean, I played through the 2 games that came out on the 360. I played through a few of the PS2 games, but I haven't done that on Let's Play because I haven't wanted to play through them. Let's see. Samurai 7, I don't think I ever saw. I probably should watch that because if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be really good. Eureka 7, I have both games that came out for it. Although one of them I've got to buy again. I got to get the manual for. Soul Eater, I have the complete series. The main series. Not Soul Eater, not. Which I'm still watching right now. I won't do a review on it or my thoughts on it till after I finish it. Just because I don't want to wrongly judge it. Wow, I wanted to go to bed like 3 hours ago. Man, time flies. Sword Art Online, I liked it, but compared to Log Horizon, which is not on, it hasn't even been dubbed, and I don't think it's going to be. Sword Art Online is pathetic compared to Log Horizon. Sorry if that's going to piss anybody off, but hey, that's my opinion. Fully Cooley, I do remember that quite well. Then yeah, basically they brought back IGPX, Big O, which I liked it, but I couldn't. It's kind of odd. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I did like. One Piece. Now we got Space Dandy. Never saw it. Naruto Shippuden. I got up to like season 14. I need to get back into it, but I wanted to give it time to start airing again, or at least finding the seasons to air. Which they probably did, but I just don't remember what episode number I left on. Blue Exorcist, I don't know. Black Lagoon, If it's what I think it is, I've tried to watch it a few times. Let me see. Yeah, I've tried to watch it a few times. I just could not get into it. Attack on Titans. Oh my god. That I had a love-hate relationship with that show first. I love it now. I got to the episode where they were training. I could not freaking get past that episode, and I did not want to skip it because I felt I would miss something important. Turns out I wouldn't have. But the show is good. I mean, the show's pretty freaking amazing. I can't wait for season uh, 2 to air next year. Beware Batman. I don't know which one that is, so I can't exactly say. Then, of course, they got Black Lagoon, The Second Barrage. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Gurren Lagann, I have not actually ever watched. I've heard it's really good. I've been meaning to. It's one of those ones like I'll watch it when I have the time, but yeah. Dragon Ball Z, Kai. I'm not gonna watch it. I watched a few of the episodes. It's just like it's not the same. I know it could take a couple episodes to get through some stuff in the original Dragon Ball Z, but they kind of ruined it. That's what was so good about it. It's like you knew what was coming. Hellsing Ultimate. It's been a while, but I'd still like to pick it up, but but I'll wait. But yeah, no, God, Hellsing Ultimate, I did like. But yeah, no, guys, that kind of goes up with what I remember show wise. I mean, I do have the list right here, but kind of like what shows that I actually really watched, what I didn't watch. G-Force, Guardian Space Galaxy, what the fuck? Nope, don't remember. Sorry, some of these older ones also I don't really remember. But yeah, no, that there were some that I kind of just had to watch to get through it. I had to get to other shows, but Toonami was a good thing. And the reason why I say was, it's still on and everything. Like there's no, I don't believe they're going away or anything. They did go away for a couple years, but I mean it's been back. But the fact is, Toonami, it's honestly brought us a lot of anime before before the internet. You could really just go to like Crunchyroll, Hulu, Netflix, and whatnot, and watch anime there. So I have to give props to Toonami, because Toonami is probably the biggest thing that got me into anime and made me part of the man I am today with loving it. I mean, like, there was a lot that I ended up watching on it. But yeah, no, it was really crazy. I just really can't believe that they got started. God. Actually, it says it originally aired on 97. Wow. So, it went on for about 9 years before it got canceled. Actually, wait. No, it went on for about 11 years. 10, 11 years. So, fuck. I mean, I watched probably about 7 or 8 years of anime because of Cartoon Network. Before I kind of stopped watching anime, that's when I got. I still watched anime for what I could, but it got harder. But yeah, God, it was crazy. Man, did I love anime. Okay, so for the most part, wow, for the most part, they had a 5-hour block at one time. Actually, they had a 6.5-hour block right now, which is insane. But yeah, no. So, anime, God, has been a big part of my life. Toonami, I gotta thank them for what they did, because I really don't think if it wouldn't have been for Toonami, I would have probably passed it off. I mean, I remember Saturday morning cartoons. Like, you had Pokemon, you had Yu-Gi-Oh, you had Beyblade, Digimon. you did have quite a few of the shows that aired on Toonami, but you'd only be able to get it like once a week. Versus, I think Toonami was like Monday through Friday, which is really crazy if you think about that. Yeah, no. Then they had partnership with Kids WB, which I really remember. I was actually on Kids WB once because of they had a screamathon contest. I guess I was the first person, which I woke up. Just missed it, and it was crazy. Never had a clip of that, unfortunately. I never could find one either, which really made me sad. Because I would have loved to have found myself and just had the video. But yeah, no. Toonami is really... Actually, wait, no. Toonami was originally Monday through Friday. Then they moved it to Saturday, but they gave Saturday like a good chunk of time. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, there was Voltron in the mix too. There was just a lot of really good shows back in the day. I freaking Toonami has been amazing. God damn it, I made another 30-minute vlog. You know what? It's worth it though. It's nostalgic. I am gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to make these kind of shorter too, because I don't want to always do like a 30-minute video. But yeah, guys. So, tell me what your memories of, uh, of Toonami were. Do you guys have any memories of Toonami? Because I know I do. At least growing up as a kid, this was the channel to watch, or not the channel. This was what you wanted to watch because you got some of the sickest things on there. But I don't know if there was what you guys remember. Put down below, comment down below what you guys remember. Do you guys remember Toonami? Do you remember Tom the robot? Which was really cool. But yeah, no. A lot of good memories, guys. Man, I freaking love Toonami. I kind of wish that they would have kept something like that going longer. Like, there was more of an anime network channel that didn't freaking cost for a ton of cash. Or even if they would have had, like, Toonami had, like, well, actually, no, they did it right at first. Because they did have it Monday through Friday, but yeah. Okay, guys, I think I've talked enough with this vlog. And yeah, enough reminiscing about good times. But yeah, guys, comment down below what you remember of Toonami, and we'll compare stories and whatnot. Okay, guys, peace.